So here in this lesson we are going to learn some of the important steps that you need to do inside Google Webmaster Tools or Search Console. So let me click on messages here, and here you can see that there is a new message which says improve the search presence of learn.digitaldeepak.com. So here, whenever you add a website, if at all you are adding a new blog or something like that, what will happen is that this blog will have two versions. One is www version and one is a version without the www. So if you go to digitaldeepak.com, you can see that my website is in the root level without the www. So here you can see that there is no www. However, if you go to Melissa Griffin's website, so here you can see that there is a www version. So what will happen is that there is a preferred version, and if someone visits www version, there is an automatic redirect to the non-www version. And if I try to visit this blog without the www, here you can see that it redirects to the www version. So usually there should be only one version of the website which you should keep as primary. If your website opens in both the versions, then Google considers it as two different websites, and then what will happen is that there will be an issue of duplicate content occurring on both the sites. So here I am already adding a subdomain which is learn.digitaldeepak.com. So here there is no issue of the www here, but if you are adding a root domain, you have to set a preferred version. So if you have a www version and if you have a non-www version, you have to add both the site, and here you have to set the preferred version. So once I click on set preferred version, here it says that it is restricted to root domain only. So if you have a root domain, then Google will show you an option of www. Let me show that to you as well. So here you can see that for digitaldeepak.com there is a preferred domain. So here it is not set as any preferred domain. So I would say go ahead and display URLs as digitaldeepak.com instead of the www version. So let me click on save. So it asked me to verify the other version as well. So what I would go ahead and do is that verify the other version. So here I would add property. I would say www.digitaldeepak.com and click on add. So here I might have to add the meta tag again. So I added the meta tag at digitaldeepak.com inside the theme settings, and even though the website will redirect to the non-www version, here you can see that I have still been able to verify the www version as well. Now I would click on continue. Now I would go back to the dashboard, click on messages, click on improve search presence, and click on set preferred version. So here the preferred version would be the non-www version. And what I should do is that I should go back to the property which is the non-www version, and again set it as inside site settings. I should say this is the non-www version. So the entire process involves adding both the www version and non-www version and getting verified inside Search Console. So here you can see this is also added and this is also added. And now let me check for a new message. So it says that preferred domain has been changed for this site. So it says that ensure you specify the new host as the canonical in all page links and sitemaps. Use the event directs to route traffic from the previous host to the new host. So basically what I have done is that inside my DNS settings, I have made sure that if someone visits the www version, it will get redirected to the non-www version. And this is basically inside WordPress settings itself, you can do it. I will show that to you as well. So inside WordPress, if you go inside settings, here you can see the preferred site version is the non-www version. So whenever you are creating the site, you should be very careful about this setting, because once you either set it as www version, then stick to www version, and if you have set it up in a non-www version, then stick to that. And whenever you are backlinking to your own site and giving links in any other website or asking links from your friends or fellow webmasters to link to you, then you should always make sure that you stick to that either www dot or the non www dot version. So coming back to the search console, some of the other settings that we have is setting a target country, and then we have submit a sitemap file. So submitting a sitemap file is something that I have already discussed in the free digital marketing course. And here you can go ahead and submit a sitemap by adding a plugin to your WordPress blog. So if you don't have a WordPress blog, then you figure out how for your platform you can generate a sitemap. For example, if you are setting up your site in a Joomla site, then you can go ahead and create a sitemap. Sometimes you can still do without a sitemap if there are not a lot of pages, or if you can submit the links manually. So that's about it. And there is also a guide for using Search Console inside Google Webmaster Tools or the Search Console login itself. So that's about it in this lesson for the basic settings that you should do after you add the property. In the next lesson or in the next video, we will look at more options inside Google Search Console.